Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xana520, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we had just gotten the power bombs after defeating a invisible drone. In this episode, we are going to come back and go deeper into the Phazon mines. However, you'll notice that we already have new enemies to face. After defeating the drone, this room immediately becomes full of these ice troopers, which makes this room very annoying to deal with, especially with how slow the ice beam fires. So you're liable to take a lot of damage from this room. Alright, there is a power bomb drop right there, so before I pick that up, I'm going to lay a power bomb right there to blow up that rock. And it didn't even blow up. Way to go. Anyway. Whoops. Okay, so moving on, we now have to deal with these 4 turrets here. Or we can just bypass them entirely. Come over here and scan this little doohickey on the wall. You can see there's supposed to be one right here, but it's been destroyed. But they're no harm, no foul. Let's no, this one. Heading into here, we will find that this room is full of pirates, but also Metroids and Phazon. This right here will deactivate the force field and free the Metroids. So, you know what? Let's do that. Deactivating the force field will allow the Metroids to come out, and they will immediately attack the space pirates and take them all out. However, once the space pirates are dealt with, the Metroids will come for us. So we need to be ready. Of course, being Metroids, they're particularly weak to the ice beam. Where'd that other guy go? Where is that? Where'd that Metroid go? Did he die? He must have died. How strange. Oh well. But, unfortunately, we can't do anything further in that room because we lack an item. So, rather than continue on and try to brute force it, we are going to head back. Of course, the ice troopers have respawned. So, I'm going to try to navigate this room without having to... Excuse me? How did that happen? Alright. I'm going to try to navigate this room without dealing with the pirates. I'm going to get hit a few times, but it shouldn't be too bad. We can just come through, excuse me, this room. There's another, that guy. Up here. And now, the elite who was in that damaged cryopod has now freed himself. So we need to take care of him post haste. Try and take out his little gun. Two super missiles takes it out. Let's see how he likes ice beam. I'd say he likes it very much. Doesn't seem to be damaged too much by it. How does he feel about wave beam? Charge wave beam? You'll notice these guys don't get stunned by much. But by breaking open this force field is now permanently disabled. You can't, it won't show back up. It's gone. So we can now come over here. Let's just blow up these crates. Some goodies, perhaps. And we're going to hop over here and deal with this, because this is Bandasium. And destroying it will allow us to grab some goodies, but also access the map room for the phase on mines. And we can see what this place looks like. This place is 3 levels. We have this top area, we have this middle area, and we have the bottom area. This room. So we need to head back up and out. There are only really 2 elevators in and out of the phase on mines. This one and this one. Those are the only 2 entrances to phase on mines. So we don't have access to the lower one yet, so we need to go back up to the main one. Ah! I hate having to sneeze. But anyway, coming in here, we get damaged very quickly. So what we need to do is power bomb out this area and come down underneath here, behind this fan. Activating the terminal here will activate the fan and activate the ventilation, which will blow the puffers against that far wall, blow it up, and net us another energy tank. We are very close to maximum HP. But in order to get out, we need to use the half-pipe structure here to get up and out of this area. Not too hard. However, we now have to face these guys in here. We should be able to see them if we use our thermal visor. There's one there. There's 2 more. Fortunately, hitting them with a charged ice beam in this way won't freeze them, but just popping them with another ice blast will kill them instantly because they're so weak. Come on. Come on, bub. That takes care of that. We've also got this path over here, which will take us down. And so will that one. But taking us down this way won't do much for us. Instead, what we're supposed to do is head back to that room with the big thing. You know, the big thing that rotates. Because now we can get to the top of that structure. Now that we have power bombs. So we're going to take the elevator back up. As soon as I figure out how to shoot these without taking damage. Out of health. I need missiles. Missiles! Thank you. And now we can take the elevator back up. And take another look out to the impact crater. Ugh, what is wrong with my mouth right now? Unfortunately, we now have to deal with these guys from the other side, and unlike the coming... Unlike, well, I suppose I can do this. That's useful. Anyway, it's not as easy going up as it is coming down, but it still works. Anyway, we can now do stuff in here, because we can come over here and destroy this rubble. If we had any frickin' power bombs. Come on. Is there an enemy in here? Oh, there are enemies in here. There are Metroids in here now. Whoops. And he dropped a power bomb for me. Thank you, boo. Oh, two of them. Why did I say that? Let us never speak of that again. Anyway. Oh, I wonder what that was on my screen. It's a stink bug on my TV screen. What the heck? No. Ah! You jackwagon. Get. Go away. You didn't even drop anything. Oh, there's another one. Hey, come here. Come here. Thank you. Get off my screen, you bum. I'm gonna walk along like he owns the place. Anyway. Now, as I was saying earlier, we can come over here and destroy this debris. And now we can line up the yellow with the top of the yellow. We can walk over here. Line up the middle of the yellow here. And line up the bottom with just a single bomb. And now he's flying around my room. Great. And now we can take the yellow, I don't know what to call this, yellow path, all the way up to the top of this structure. Drop down, and we'll find that we have another power bomb spot. And within here, we finally reclaim the last upgrade that we had from the beginning of the game. The Grapple Beam. We now have everything that we had from the beginning back now. Also, more Metroids. There are a lot of items that we can now claim using the Grapple Beam, but mainly we can now progress even further into the area. However, now that we have the Grapple Beam, we can add the Grapple Point to our logbook. But for right now, we need to head out of the Phazon Mines, because there's an item that we need to collect in Jozo Ruins. Well, yeah. We also now have this handy-dandy little shortcut in and out of the Phazon Mines. But let's get out of here. That is not the wave beam. Let's get out of here and head back to Jozo Ruins, because that is where we need to collect our next item. This goes to Talon, isn't it? Yeah. No. Not you either. Go away. Jerks. Anyway, we can now actually... Oh, just one? Okay. We can now actually climb to the top of this tree structure. Provided we don't get launched back in the water. Falling down in a 3D game has got to be one of the worst things that you can do. Anyway, we're now going to head up this way because we now have the means to deal with the thing at the top of this structure. Stop! You too. Stop. This is actually where we need to go, actually, now that I think about it. We don't have to go to Jozo Ruins, because it's right here. We just need to go through this door and blow up this rock. One of y'all want to give me a power bomb? No. Give me a power bomb. Thank you. Good Lord. Also know that jelly thing on the bottom of that platform is not a blast, or what is it called? Sap sack? I think that's what it's called. It's not a sap sack. You can't blow it up. Anyway, now that we have an actual power bomb, we can blow up that rock and enter this tunnel. This tunnel has a power-up in it. In the center of this weird structure, there's actually, I believe, it's either a missile tank. Excuse me, where did all my speed go? It's either a missile tank or an energy tank. I think it might be a missile tank. Actually, I might be an energy tank. Oh, you gotta just bomb this. That is a missile tank. And then it drops us out. And then we can roll through here and find ourselves in this strange place. Something in here better give me a power bomb or I'm gonna be stuck. I think there's actually an enemy that respawns constantly that always drops power bombs. But anyway, this is our last visor upgrade. This is the X-Ray Visor. The pirates were using these earlier to scan for Jozo artifacts. This guy right here will always drop a power bomb. So, we're stuck in this little room, right? A little rotunda. Oh, he's gonna spawn again? He always drops power bombs, so I'm gonna farm off of him real quick. But to activate the X-Ray Visor, hold on the visor selector and press or hold to the right. You can see that there is something beyond the walls here. Also, I noticed that he never shoots either. Dropping a power bomb will blow open all of these walls. Unfortunately, this room also contains a problem, which will become apparent later. But for right now, let us check something in our logbook. Also, you can see that we have 90% of the logbook entries that we need. artifacts. Shrine, tower, sun chamber, light, Jozo, world, spirit. Let me see, what room or what are we in right now? We are in the Life Grove. Looking at the logbook, I wonder if... Yes. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the Artifact of Jozo. It is referring to this room. Right here, under the water, is this cap. Bombing it will cause a pillar to rise up. And at the bottom of the pillar is a spinner. Rotating this structure will lift this up and reveal one of the 12 artifacts. As stated, this is the Artifact of Jozo. The 7th of 12. And it will fill in another symbol on our circle and give us a silver credit. We can, I think we can also use this, no we can't use this to skip ahead. It's just short. It's just too short. Wish my coughing would calm down. Anyway, we need to climb up and around this room in order to get out. However, a problem will make itself apparent in a moment. Because we need to get over there. Now 3 Jozo ghosts spawn. However, the Jozo ghosts show up on X-ray imaging. You can always see them and always hit them. And always keep a lock on them. Sorry if I do not say anything, because I'm trying to focus on these stupid jerks. Jozo ghosts are one of the worst enemies in this game. Die, will ya? No. Stop. Stop being a butt. Stop it. I'm gonna mash buttons until you die. Unfortunately, we had to kill those. We couldn't just bypass them, because defeating them destroys the bottom part of this statue and allows us to leave the room. I should have just used a super missile. That took up way too much time. Alright, anyway. Let's just hop up here and make our way out of the room. The reason why I grabbed the Artifact of Jozo when I did is so that I never have to set foot in this room again. You only ever have to come to this room once if you know that the Artifact of Jozo is in here. Or is in here. And how to get it. I mean, if you know it's in here, it doesn't help you much. But anyway. Now that we have the X-Ray Visor, we unfortunately have everything we need to face the boss of the Phase on Mines. Thank you for that back. So, before we go face the boss of the Phase on Mines, I think I'm going to go do some cleanup. Because there are a lot of items that we can now grab before we even go back to phase on mines. In fact, most of the items we can now get. So, I like how putting my phone on silent doesn't actually silence it. Anyway. Actually, you know what? We can't get all of the items, but we can get most of them. Because we can't get the one item in the Hall of Elders. But that really doesn't matter too much because of what it is. We're going to have to come back through there anyway. Stop it. Actually, come to think of it, there is one more item that we can get. Because we don't have all of our beams yet. And that's why we can't get all the items. I'm just going to bypass the Hall of Elders right now. I don't remember you guys being in here. Anyway. Where are we? Okay. There is something we need to get in this room. Dang it! Not that room, but the next room we're gonna be in. The furnace. Because traveling through this tube into the furnace, or rather just entering the furnace in general. Oh, they're not here. Cool. Later on, Jozo ghosts start spawning in this room, and it's really aggravating. But anyway, dropping a power bomb there will reveal a small half pipe. This is the half pipe we need to use to get up onto this railing and avoid the plated parasites. We now have a long way to go to get to a power-up, or rather an expansion. Unfortunately, we are locked to ball form right here. You need to be careful to watch the shadow of where Samus's ball is. Right now, I'm over that platform. This is very finicky, and I hate this section, but doing it gets us a missile expansion. So it's kind of necessary. Ow. Thanks, you jerk. Anyway, we're gonna roll. Oh, wait, by the way, I believe, let me look at the map here real quick. Yes. Okay, so the little area that you end up in for that one, I think it was an energy tank. It's actually this thing right here. You're actually inside that thing. Anyway, we're gonna roll through here. I'm just gonna fall down because I don't care. And we are actually probably going to find a save station because I'm actually running out of time. What did we do this episode? We set off the shriek bats. Ow. Set off the shriek bats. That's one thing we did. We got the X-Ray Visor. That's what we did. Cool. Gathering Hall. There's nothing in there. We need to head to the Dynamo. I know that. We're gonna head to the Dynamo real quick. Actually, you know what? No. We'll head to the Dynamo next episode. If I remember to do so. When did I get all my power bombs back? When did that happen? No, stop. Also, why am I so low on missiles? Anyway, coming out here, we're just going to drop down into this little pond and come over here and save because I'm getting tired of running really long episodes. Next time on Metroid Prime, we're going to go around and do some cleanup and grab another item from Magmore Caverns. This is N520, signing out.